Hello, I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESS BIZTOOLS. Welcome to Accountants Minute. The challenge for accountants is to generate 40% of your revenue from business advisory services. When you commenced work in an accountancy business, undoubtedly the systems had already been developed for tax returns, audits, insolvency, self-managed superannuation funds. If accountancy businesses wish to create a business advisory services market that perhaps could generate 40% of your revenue in 3 to 4 years' time, it will be necessary to lay down firm foundations now to get the systems right to assist your firm to become champions at business advisory services. The Accounting Market Pulse report released in December 2015, that is sponsored by the Commonwealth Bank, identified the range of non-accounting services being produced by accountancy businesses. In the other firms category, which would cover the vast majority of the accountancy firms servicing the small medium enterprise market in Australia and New Zealand, the report identified that firms which were generating more than 10% of their income from non-accounting services was only 12% of Australian accounting firms. Firms that were generating 5 to 10% of their income from non-accounting firms was around 24%. And firms that were generating less than 5%, and obviously some of them would have been zero, amounted to 64%. This shows you the magnitude of the challenge that accountants are facing if they aspire to develop a new significant product range to help with the challenges that are facing accountants in the taxation market. So where do you start developing these foundations? Well, we believe you have to start at the very beginning to get the foundations right. Get input from the partners and accountants and marketing people, if you have them in your firm, as to what they want to do with their careers. Ask clients, a very important group, they pay the bills. Ask them what sort of services they would like to receive from your firm. Then it's going to be necessary to undertake some training, because business advisory services is 20, maybe 30 different unique products. Debtors management, personal property securities register, succession planning, buying a business, selling a business, chief financial officer services. They're all very varied and training needs to be undertaken. And from this process you should develop your own product champions, people who understand succession planning, the Personal Property Securities Act, debtors management and so on, and industry champions. Analyse the industries that your clients belong to, and then identify the 80% of industries and see how many clients you have fitting into those to then develop your team as being experts. And what this will all require is leadership training, leadership development from your people. This SME needs analysis document will also be invaluable in helping your team members to come to grips with understanding the sort of products that you're offering, and then so you can have a conversation with your client. Marketing is a very important process of getting ready for business advisory services, because most of your clients are not used to you offering a wider range of services. And please remember, in marketing terms, you need to contact people around 10 times before it registers with them that you are supplying an additional range of products. Professional sales training is also going to be important. Business advisory services hasn't got the same linkage between you and your client as what preparing a tax return has, because obviously a tax return is being prepared to be lodged with the Australian Taxation Office, and clients tend to come back every year to get that job done. You'll then be able to have a one-on-one meeting with your client to understand what's worrying them, what's their 3 a.m. worry, and how could you assist them. And from that you'll then be able to plan a strategy of products and services that your firm can deliver to that client. We have an article, Implementation Roadmap for Business Advisory Services, which you can obtain by logging on to our website, and we will gladly send it to you. I hope that these thoughts will help you as you develop your strategy as to how you can develop business advisory services as a very worthwhile product within your product mix. And hopefully over the next 3 to 4 years you will be able to develop it enough so that you are generating 40% of your fee income from business advisory services. Have a great day. Goodbye.